ACT Brumbies, 24. The British and Irish Lions, 36. That was always going to be a tough game. The hardest franchise team down under. We knew this, people. Best believe that. Don't forget, guys, like, subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Share if you want. Hit the notification bell so that you will never miss when I upload or I live stream. I know it's been a minute, but I will sort out my phone. I've always got something to sort out here and there. You know what I'm like, guys. But eventually I'll get to it. I will always find a way. When I need something, I always have it. I always get it. Somehow, some way. And that's for damn sure. But anyway, I'll digress on that point. Jamison Gibson Park was man of the match. I would have given it to Dan Sheehan, especially that part in the corner. I believe in the first half, towards the end of the first half. Fended off their 10. Down the wing, nice little offload. Brilliant piece of play. 100% on the line-outs. Set pieces are much improved. That was pretty much our test team. You know, you got the Mario Tojes, you know, Ollie Chesham at 6. You know, playing blindside flankers, a little bit of a, not too sure, but he was brilliant. He was brilliant today. You got the out-and-out number 8 in Jack Conan, Ellis Genge, what a baller. As well as being a great fucking prop. England international. Brilliant. Dan Sheehan, of course. Tyg Furlong, a veteran now, pretty much. You know, Mario Tojes captain, brilliant. Gibson Park, Finn Russell, the Maverick, the absolute fucking Maverick. You know, you got the Irish centres, Bundyaki, Gary Ringrose. You have on the left wing, you have Isaac Lowe back in there. Tommy Freeman on the right. Now, I'll get to him a bit later, and then you got Blair Kinghorn at fullback. Now, Blair got injured. Someone landed on his knee. Part of the reason, among plenty other reasons, why I didn't make it to the highest level. But that's another story for another day. But, you know, from what I hear, from what I see, it was just a precaution. So we'll see, guys. We'll see what's going on with that. But yeah, it wasn't great. I mean, he didn't play brilliantly. He started well with the tap back from kickoff, but it is what it is. Overall, I thought we played brilliantly well. It was a cool, calm, collected performance. Few handling errors here and there. Open play with our set plays. Still need a bit of work. I think defensively, a bit of improvement, but a lot better. Considering it's a test team, you know, we've got basically 10 days, 10, 11 days, fortnight till the first test in Brisbane against the Wallabies, Australia. And then you've got the Invitational on Saturday. And I will be doing a match reaction. Might even do a preview for that among Arsenal transfer news. And there'll be more Arsenal content soon enough. Don't worry. Because we've already got Zubamendi over the line. We've already got Kepa over the line. Norgard is on his way. I've seen at least one photo of that. And then this Gyökeres, will it not happen? Madueke, will it not happen? I fucking hope it doesn't. I fucking hope it doesn't. I really don't want that guy. That guy is a bum. He's a fucking bum. He's a dickhead. Absolute certified scrub, mate. But anyhow, the warm-up games are nearly over. That team that we saw today, there or thereabouts, bar injuries, of course. I think Finn Russell it's clear that he's going to start. I don't want him to play among a few others on Saturday against the Invitational side. That's Australia and New Zealand. Apparently they're putting out a tasty squad. So I'll sink my teeth into that a bit later, if you pardon the pun. But anyway, yeah, I enjoyed that. I enjoyed that because we got to see a glimpse of like what the first test will kind of be like. We knew the Brumbies were going to be competitive. We knew they were going to be the toughest franchise side. They got to the semis of the Super Rugby Pacifica. They lost to the Chiefs at the Chiefs Waikato Stadium. I've actually been there. Lovely stadium, beautiful pitch as well, top class. You talk about carpet, whoo! Let's believe that. But yeah, either way, pleased with the performance. We missed some chances here and there. There was a couple of disallowed tries, but it is what it is. We move. Now, I will speak on Tommy Freeman. Now, he wasn't my pick to go on tour. I would have gone for Darcy Graham. If he was fit, I would have gone with Feo Abuso. Oh, I've butchered his name, but Feo Awuso. The brother that plays for, I think he still plays for the, does he still play for the Chiefs? You know, he played for England against the All Blacks last year on the right wing, basically. Feo Abuso, I think. Yeah, I think that's his name. Yeah, Feo Abuso. I'm having a generational stinker with that one, guys. But either way, if he was fit, he would be the number one. Pretty much like Anthony Watson, because it's a shame what's happened to his career, man. Had to retire early, shit like that. Jonathan Joseph as well, very promising. Both played for Bath as well. You know, back once again for the Renegade Master. Jeez. But anyway, with Tommy Freeman, as much as he's been progressing throughout this tour, he's not been that good under the high ball. Other than Argentina later on towards the game, I mean, everyone's really struggled with the high ball. Blair Kinghorn, Hugo Keenan. Like, I think the only one, really, before he was ruled out of the tour was Elliot Daly. And he's not even a fullback. That's his second best position. His best position is 13. Outside centre. That is for damn sure. With Tommy Freeman, I just don't think he's of that level to start. Same with Alex Mitchell. Although Alex Mitchell recently has got a lot better. But we know he's not going to start. It's going to be Gibson Park. And I think, personally, Ben White will... and he should start against the Invitational side. Should definitely start. And if he doesn't, I want him to get at least a good 20, 30 minutes. I would put him above Alex Mitchell. And I've seen him play for Scotland. He's better than Alex Mitchell. Let's be real. But with Tommy Freeman, I just wasn't impressed. Yeah, he scored a few tries this tour. Cool. But I would rather play Duhan van der Merwe. I would rather bring in Darcy Graham. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Because James Lowe on the left, pretty much a shoo-in. Although he scored his try, should have scored two. Wasn't great today, but did what he had to do. And I think once the first test comes on, they'll be up for it. They'll be switched on. They'll be on point. I don't think you'll see as many handling errors from both sides, from the Lions or the Wallabies, either way. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. The invitational side, rather, I think will win. But it will be very, very competitive, because that will be the second team, basically, are, you know, some of the bench and reserves. I have a feeling Owen Farrell will either start or he will be on the bench. But really and truly, I think Owen Farrell's there just as a cheerleader, innit? You know, stat padding. You know, oh, he's been on 4 tours. I wouldn't count this one if I was him, even if I got a game or two. As long as he doesn't play in the Test series, I'm good. Because Marcus Smith, even though he came on for Blair Kinghorn, so we knew he was going to play a fullback, because he got Hanson, who came on for Lowe, James Lowe, on the left wing. So, and I rate Hanson. He's a good player. He's definitely better than Tommy Freeman, but Freeman's been getting the minutes. But I think this game, I think he's reached that point at that level where he just ain't cutting it. Whereas Mitchell, he's relishing the challenge. And he's been a lot more consistent, and he understands with the competition, if he wants to play in the test team, you got to up your game. You know, you got to be sharp and quick. Whereas with Tommy Freeman, you know, he was gradually progressing, getting a little bit better, bit by bit, here and there. But underperformed. I would put Duhan van der Merwe as a right winger. I'd put even Hansen there, and you put Duhan on the bench. And, you know, start Hansen and James Lowe. Because Tommy Freeman, under the high ball, against a quality Brumbies side, struggled. He struggled, man. But hey, that's what I think. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I'll get to the Arsenal transfer news right here, right now. The Assna. Gyökeres, I'm just fucking glad we're not getting Sesko. Best believe that. I am so glad we're not getting Sesko, that's for damn sure. But we need to get the Gyökeres deal over the line. Stop pussyfooting about. Stop dithering. As only the Assna do. Madueke, whatever you do, but just not only stall that deal, just offer Madueke like super low wages. Do some shit like that. I don't care how much Lego Head, aka Arteta, wants him that bad. We've already got our one obligatory Chelsea player. Do me a favour. But no more. The 5 million is still bad, very bad, but it could be a lot worse. Madueke for 50 million, even in this market, hell fucking no. And you know he's going to be on more than 100k a week. No thank you. No thank you. Eze, Rodrigo, even Eze alone, I'd rather have than Madueke. Even if we play Eze on the left and he can cover for Saka on the right, either way, he's that good he can play pretty much anywhere in the front line other than out-and-out striker. Like, I'm sure he's good enough to play like the false nine, but we've seen him on the left. He can probably do a job on the right. He's that good technically, whereas Madueke, nah, not hearing it. Rodrigo, competition, unless you offer like those high wages, he becomes, you know, a highest paid player. So you're talking 300k a week. Is it possible? Maybe, because don't forget, we ripped up Tomiyasu's contract. Why don't we rip up Jesus's? Because we're not getting that 40 million back. We're not even going to get half of it back, even in January. Even in January, right? What is it? He scored a hat-trick against Palace in the, in the League Cup quarter-final last season. This season just gone. With them wages, is anyone going to pay 20 mil? No, they'll pay 10. They'll pay 5 because he's not that young anymore at all in footballing age-wise. Best believe that. We're struggling here, people. We are really, really struggling here. I would just get rid, because with Havertz, we know he's not going anywhere until this time next season. So the end of this season, upcoming season, I reckon he'll be gone, because either Arteta has already been out the door, binned, and La Basura and all of that, you know them ones there, bruv. Best believe that. Or he's just got potted and we're looking to get a Diego Simeone or some shit like that. Either way, he's not going to be here for more than a year. I will put my life on that shit. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. And I would love to be proven wrong, but the only way Arteta stays really and truly is if we win the league or the Champions League. Now, for me, it's Champions League or bust. But he shouldn't be here anyway. He shouldn't have been here in the first place. And the Cronkies know they fucked up big time. The amount of money. And they know how much money they could have made for them player sales. It's even worse than the latter stages of Wenger. Like, since we moved to the Emirates. Basically. This is what we're dealing with, people. This is exactly what we're dealing with. But hey, I'll say this for the final time. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, please subscribe. Share if you want. Hit the notification bell so you never miss when I upload or go live. I will go live at some point. Might be end of this week, might be next week. Either way, I want to see if I can get Carl Walsh on the channel again. It's been a minute. I'll try and get Aaron on as well, but specifically Carl Walsh because he watches a bit of the Ruggers and I know he's been watching the Lions as well because there's some Leinster boys there and plenty of Irish as well. And since Ireland are the best out of the four, and it's pretty clear as well, you know, with Andy Farrell being head coach of Ireland, now head coach of the Lions, it is what it is. We'll try and make that happen, but there will be more content, so stay tuned. There will be more videos, more live streams. Soon come. Soon come. Best believe that, people. Take care. All the best. And, yeah. Peace. Hateta hout, bruv.